What is up, everybody? We are back again with another Seattle Mariners franchise video. I almost said Saints franchise, funny enough. And in today's video, we are facing our first divisional opponent of the season, who in the last episode, they ended up being 15-8, but we had a save problem again. So they are 16-7 now, which makes this even bigger of a game as we are a half game behind them for first place in the AL West, sitting at 15-7, playing the Texas Rangers, obviously, the defending champs. Going to be pitching with Logan Gilbert going against Tyler Mahle. Let's see how this goes, and I'm just going to hop straight into it. Nothing new, no new trades, so I'll see ya when we get to the field. Welcome to Seattle Mariners baseball. Today we are on the road against the Texas Rangers at Globe Life Field against the defending World Series champions. 16-7 their record, 15-7 our record. Just got done sweeping the Colorado Rockies in Colorado to finish our last series, and apparently the showcase player is Polanco, having over 300 average, 9 home runs. Having a great season for him so far. But I'm excited for this one. This is going to be a great matchup, an AL West matchup indeed. And we're going to hop straight into it. Rangers wearing their alternate uniforms, the Baby Blues. Tyler Mahle's stats on the year. Fantastic start to his season, 3-0 with a 1.2 ERA. Only a 1 whip, 19 strikeouts, nearly 17% strikeout rate. And our goal is to put a 1 in that loss column. And we're going to get started here with Dylan Moore, who I believe just came off of injuries, the injury list. As that first pitch is early and fouled off. Here is the 1-2. That one already belted into center, and Tyler Mahle has started off his game awfully. Dylan Moore, 1-run home run, a solo shot to lead off the game. 442 and 114.8. Just like that, we start off hot. The 1-1, Crawford up to plate, and that is going to be outside for a ball. Crawford tied for first in the entire American League with a .420, 420 average. Fantastic average. 3 home runs on the year. That one's also outside. And here is a 3-1 count. That one is low in the zone. I got too far under it. It's going to be popped up too short. And that'll be caught for an out. And here is our starting lineup. Obviously, we saw Dylan Moore, who hit an absolute nuke to start the game for us. J.P. Crawford, who just popped up to get our first out. And now, Julio Rodriguez, who isn't actually having... he's having a fantastic season. Not the most home runs on the team. I did not just do that. Oh my goodness. That was bad. Anyways, 363. That one's also going to be popped up. I definitely should have hit a home run with Julio there. But that's going to be out number 2, as that is caught by the Rangers. I believe that is Nathaniel Lowe. Yes. And Cal Raleigh now up to bat. 7 home runs on the year, 269 average. What a good season for him last year in real life. That pitch is outside. It is now a 2-1 count for Seattle. As that one is hit into the left center gap. That's going to get in between the outfielders, and it's a 2-out double for Cal Raleigh. Keeping our inning alive and making sure Tyler Mahle gets tired quick. Get that pitch count rammed up. Nice hit by Cal Raleigh. Out to a 2-2 with Luke Raley, who's been big for us this year. As that pitch sees the inside of the zone. Strike 3. And we are out of the top of the first. Mahle able to survive the runner on second. And after a single home run, one single run, a leadoff shot by Dylan Moore. It's 1-0. Here is Logan Gilbert, 2-0 on the year. Not a very good ERA, 7.66 ERA, not a great season for him. Walk rate's pretty high, almost a 2 whip. Hoping to get his stats down. He is very promising for our franchise. So we're hoping for a big one today, especially against a good team. They're going to start off with Leody Taveras. We're going to start with a high and inside fastball with Gilbert, as that pitch is way too high for ball number 3. As you can see, the Mariners, we hold the first wild card seed. That pitch is right on the frame for strike number 2, full count. And Gilbert with the pitch. That's going to see. Wow. Wow. I just kind of cut myself off there. I was about to say that's going to see the corner of the zone for strike number 3. But it's ruled a ball. But after that, that's a strikeout. Evan Carter strikes out swinging. And now we have Corey Seager up to bat with a runner on and 1 out. Corey Seager sends that one into right field. Not a great pitch. That ball is gone. Bad pitch by me. And Seager makes me pay. That's a 2-run shot in the bottom of the first for the Rangers. And in the first time, believe it or not, in Mariners franchise, we see ourselves down. Bounce back here, Gilbert, going against another good hitter, Adolis Garcia. That is fouled off for now a 1-2 count. On the 1-2, 1 out. Gilbert, the pitch, right down the middle, and fouled. 1-2 again. Just try and get Garcia out of here. And he strikes the ball for foul. Sorry. And 1-2 still. Come on, Gilbert, put him away. Ooh, that pitch is dangerous. Maybe we should not throw the splitter that much. Rodriguez gets under it for out number 2. And now we will be seeing Marcus Semien up to bat. The most home runs by a second baseman in history in his last season in Toronto back in, I believe it was 2022. And let's see how he does against us now. That's not going to be anything for him. Strikeout. And Corey Seager puts his team up 2-1 after an absolute shot for a 2-run home run. Now here's Jorge Polanco, who's having himself a great year with our squad. As that pitch is high for ball number 2. We need something here from him. Maybe a double, extra bases, a home run would be perfect to tie it up. As that ball is low in the zone and foul. Now 2-2. Let's see what we can get from Jorge Polanco here. That pitch is inside. 3-2 now. Full count. Mitch Garver up right after. That one high in the zone. Hit by Polanco. Into left field. To the wall. That's going to be an extra base hit. A double for Polanco to lead off the second. The runner in scoring position already is big for the Mariners squad. Here's Mitch Garver. That pitch outside, but ruled a strike 2 on the frame, actually. And now, that pitch is also near the frame and called strike 3. Garver not happy about it, and I wouldn't be either. 2 pitches that should have probably been called balls are called strikes, and we strike out looking. Now it's Haniger's turn. Haniger, that one's hit well into center. It's going to be caught in center. I tagged up too early. And we will not tag up. And with 2 outs now, after a leadoff double, we are in risk of leaving a runner on. It's up to Josh Rojas, who has 9 RBIs on the year, to try and send him home. That one's hit into right. It's going to be popped up. And Garcia will get there for out number 3. So the runner gets on base with no outs. And we strand him at second. Down 2-1 with 2 more hits. Here is the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe, now hitting for the Rangers. Gilbert's pitch is going to be called for strike 2. And the 1-2 pitch is foul. We're going to go back to it. It's a little bit of a risky play because it has not worked for us recently. But that pitch is hit to J.P. Crawford. Is he able to make the play? Too late. The Jeter throw, not there in time, and Lowe is on base. 3-1 count to Josh Jung. And that pitch is a strike 2. Full count. Jung 0 for 7 in his career against Gilbert. And that one is fouled. Still 3-2. Let's go fastball again. That is hit into shallow right. Haniger will be there for out number 1. Hit and run situation is apparently what they're rumoring it to be. Strike 2 from Gilbert. Ezekiel Duran at the plate, if you couldn't see. As that one's hit to Garver. That's going to be a 3-6-3 double play to get us out of the inning. And we let on a runner early. Doesn't matter. But we get a double play, and we get out of the inning. Back to the top of the lineup now. Dylan Moore, our only run of the day. That one's hit to the shortstop. And Seager will make the play. Moore almost beats it out. That is out number 1. Crawford now, 0 for 1 on the day. That one hit into left. And it's going to be a flyout. Short inning for us, apparently. Now, you might be thinking, is he going to take the pitch because it would be a 3-pitch inning? Well, it technically wouldn't be. Because he's now at pitch 47. He's at 44 in the J.P. Crawford at bat. 1-1 to Julio. That one absolutely lasered to third base. Jung gets in front of it. And Julio, who has 94 speed, doesn't seem to be hustling to first base. And a 1-2-3 inning for your Mariners. The last person in the lineup for Texas, Jonah Heim, sees that one. That is strike 2. Logan Gilbert giving up 2 in the first. Had a good second. Hopefully we can have a good third as well. That one's fouled off. 1-2. Go back to the splitter. That one outside of the zone for a ball. Hit him with a 2-seamer on a 2-2 count. Same spot. That one hit up the middle. Crawford's there for it. He makes the play. Out number 1. Back to the top of the lineup, Leody Taveras. Now ready to hit. He was walked at last bat. And that is swung through and missed for strike number 2. Gilbert, the slider. Hit and foul. Still 1-2 here for the Mariners, or for the Rangers. Both teams, honestly. That one is hit to Rojas. Rojas, unnecessary dive, but he gets the ball. And gets it to Garver. Route number 2. Also, I just noticed Mitch Garver at first instead of Ty France. Swung through and missed. And Evan Carter get his second career hit against Gilbert. That one's hit to Rojas. Rojas misses the ball. And that gets through to Rayleigh. And that'll be a 2-out single. And I think might be ruled a single as well instead of an error by Rojas. Seager with the home run last at-bat fouls that one off. 1-2. We got to be safe when pitching to this guy. That one's hit into left field. Rayleigh going to field it and get it to third before Carter can turn the second base bag. And a 2-out rally starting for the Rangers. 1-1 count to Garcia. That one is looked at for strike 2. And a must-need strikeout here for Gilbert on the 1-2. Fouled off. Go back to the fastball here. It's been working. Strike 3. He watches it. And Logan Gilbert gets out of the jam. Cal Raleigh with a double in the first. Didn't lead to anything, but he's ready to go. That one is low for ball number 2. 2 for 5 last game with a home run. And hoping to get another one today. That one is low in the zone for a strike. 2-2. That one belted, fouled off. 2-2 still. Good foul off by Raleigh. Wish it was a home run though. Oh, right down the middle. I thought I saw off speed. And that's a strikeout. Unfortunate. That was really bad. Luke Raley now. That one is low for ball number 2. Starting the same way as last at-bat, man. That one hit into left center. That's getting between the outfielders to the wall. And a 1-out double for Luke Raley. Must needed play there. Haven't seen a runner in a second. And now hopefully Jorge Polanco, who had a hit in his first at-bat, can get Raley home. As Polanco drills that down first base. 2 errors by Nathaniel Lowe. And Polanco's safe at first. A base hit is what it will be ruled. Now all Garver has to do is hit it deep. That pitch is out of the zone. High and inside, ball 2. 2-1 count to Mitch Garver. That one swung on and fouled, but a terrible swing. I am having a bad performance right now. 2-2. That one hit down third baseline. Could be 2. He got the first. He got the second. And we could have had a runner to tie it, but the double play erases the run scored by Raleigh, and we're still down. Simeon up to the plate, struck out in his last at-bat. Gilbert looking to do the same, but that will be hit right to Crawford for an easy ground out to start the 4th. The bottom of the 4th. Nathaniel Lowe, 1-1 count here. Gilbert, with the curve, off speed, fools him there way too early for Nathaniel Lowe. And now we've got a 1-2 count. Lowe, pretty good average against Gilbert all time. That one's fouled off. 10 for 28. Let's go back to a curve. Fooled him last time. Can we fool him again? Fouled off. Still 1-2. Stay off speed. Let's go slider. That pitch is hit into the right center gap. Can Julio cut it off? He can. But Nathaniel Lowe will get into second. Safe for a 1-out double. And his streak of doing well against Logan Gilbert continues. Even though we haven't given up anything except the home run, really. I'm going to warm up some pitchers. Let's get Wells, the newly acquired player for our roster. Let's get him ready. And let's also get Gregory Santos ready. We don't have, we need a lefty. As much as I don't want to play him, we'll get him warmed up too. We can always switch to Gabe Spire if it gets later in the game. But instead, let's focus on Gilbert, as that one's fouled up by Josh Jung for out number 2. Fantastic. What we needed there. Now all we need is a strikeout or a ground out, something to get an out. Fouled off, 2-2. The slider by Gilbert is hit to Garver. Garver, can he beat him to the bag? He can. And we're out of the 4th. No damage done. And no damage done in the last 3 innings. And it is still 2-1. And a close one. That one by Haniger hit into left pretty well. But right to, I believe that is, yep, Gary Carter. For out number 1. Here is Rojas now. Rojas 0 for 1 on the day. Sees that one for strike 2. Should have been a home run pitch. Who knows, but we can get it here. That one, perfect. Hit into dead center. But is the pop there? It's not. Josh Rojas, not enough pop on the bat to hit a dead center home run. That probably would have been gone if it was on the left or right field wall. But instead, it is a out number 2. Fly out near the warning track. Unfortunate. As that pitch for Dylan Moore is outside for a 2-1. Count now. That pitch is looked at. Strike 2. This guy flew across the country. Very nice, very nice. 1-2 count to Dylan Moore. Dylan Moore, not the greatest hitter against righties. That one's high. 3-2. Full count. J.P. Crawford, who's 0 for 2 on the day, is due up. That is going to be a walk, and our highest average hitter is now up. The .411 average hitter, J.P. Crawford, goes from on deck to up to hit. Up to the plate. Come on, J.P. They pitch out and try to pick off Dylan Moore. Dylan Moore, 71 speed, 68 steal. Maybe not the most ideal. That one is in the zone, ruled a ball. 2-1. Do I dare steal? I'm doing it. That one in the zone. Dylan Moore safe at second. And we get our first stolen base for me, especially, I think, in the season. Hit a home run, steal base in the same game. Got ourselves a little achievement there. It is now 2-2. Crawford hits that one into the gap. Dylan Moore, stay at third. A shallow right field single. If only it was a little bit deeper, we could have maybe tied the game up. But Crawford keeps standing alive. And now Julio Rodriguez has a choice. Go out or drive in some runs. He has a chance to make it happen. That one hit up the middle. Julio Rodriguez with an RBI single. And we're now tied 2-2 here in the top of the 5th. And that leaves Cal Raleigh, the power hitter, in the cleanup spot to possibly put us up with a 2-out rally. That one outside for ball number 2. Raleigh with a double in the first. Was out on the next one. Hopefully we can see something big here from him. That one high in the zone, ruled a ball. Probably because he's a tall guy. 3-1 count now for us. Favorable for the hitter. The pitch. Oh, popped up to foul territory. Jung will get under it, and Jung will catch it. Julio Rodriguez, though, ties the game up for us. We head to the bottom of the 5th, tied 2-2. Let's go, Gilbert. 88 pitches on the night. Might be done soon. Having himself an okay start after a pretty not okay first inning. Actually, he only gave up 1 run, or 1 hit. That one's hit into the right center gap. Julio's going to get to it, cut it off, so it's only a single for Jonah Heim. Not bad at all, I would say. Now it's Leody Taveras to lead off for the Rangers. Sorry, at the leadoff spot. That one's hit into right field. Is Haniger going to get there? No, he won't. And that's an automatic double. Man, I'm not trusting him already. He's got a lot of pitches. We're bringing in Tyler Wells. And here comes the former Baltimore Oriole. While we're at it, we're going to sit you down. We're going to warm up Spire. We're going to warm up Brash. I feel like this might be a game of going to the bullpens for us. That one hit. Fouled off into foul territory. Able to be caught. Rojas with the outs. Out number 1. Now here comes a dangerous hitter, Corey Seager. Home run and a single. 2 RBIs. We should probably intentionally walk him. That's what the game thinks. I'm down. Honestly, I'm down. Let's think, actually. Let's think before we do this. Let's think before they do this. Up next against righties. Oh, he's kind of. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'd much rather go against Adolis. Corey Seager has a lot better stats. They just did the chicken sound. They calling us a chicken for intentionally walking. Come on now. Force out at any base. Strike two to Garcia. 1 out for Tyler Wells to work with. That slider is fouled again. Come on, kid. This is a big spot in your career. Garcia fouled off once more. Still 1-2. Go high outside. Fastball. That one's hit into shallow left field. Rayleigh with the catch. He's going to tag up. Can Rayleigh beat him there? He does! What a throw by Luke Rayleigh! He tags up from third. Rayleigh hoses him from left field. And just like that, we're still tied instead of the Rangers taking a lead. It's 2-2 heading into the 6th. Andrew Heaney in the game now for the Rangers. He has had a 5.5 ERA, so not as good as the pitcher we just faced, who had a 1-2. So it's nice to see we might have a chance against a more hittable pitcher. That one's a ball. 2-1. Rayleigh, who just made the play for us, up to the plate. That one is late, fouled off for a 2-2 count now. Come on, Rayleigh. That one's outside for ball number 3. Full count. Polanco up to the plate next with a double and a single. But for Rayleigh, that one, I got lucky, ruled a ball, and we've got a runner on first when we probably shouldn't be on first. So here comes Polanco. Heaney throws that one into the zone. Strike two. Take a little lead with Rayleigh. Never mind. No, we won't. No, we won't. 2 for Polanco. That one's inside for ball number 2. Very intense game right now as it is tied. That one into the dirt for ball number 3. It looked pretty good for a second. I was about to smash that out of the park, but Mitch Garver on deck. 2.11 average for him. I believe this is his former team, right? Yeah. Did he play for the Rangers? That one hit into center field by Polanco, but it's going to be right to the center fielder for out number 1 on the full count. It does nothing but tire out the pitcher. And here is Mitch Garver now. He's coming in at a 1-1 count. That one is high and inside for ball number 2. Let's get a hit with Mitch Garver, shall we? Come on. That one hit to Seager. Seager, can he make the play at second? He can't, and they can't make the play at first either. No outs. Tried to turn 2. Can't get either. And now we've got runners on first and second with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Haniger, 0 for 2 on the night. Let's hit a bomb here, Haniger. That is a ball. Ball number 2, 2-1 count now. Mitch Haniger, 3 home runs on the year. All 3 of them, I believe, I have hit in the franchise series. So we're looking to do it again. That one fouled off near the bottom of the zone. Now a 2-2. Probably could have let that one go, but all right. Let's get something going. Come on. That one in the dirt again. Full count again. This is our second time seeing a full count this inning. And we will be walked. And now the bases are loaded for Andrew Heaney. And more importantly, loaded for Josh Rojas. Driving some runs here. 1-1 count. Heaney, that one's high in the zone. Fouled off. Didn't get my PCI up. 1-2 now. Big situation for both teams. That one's hit into shallow right. It drops. What is going on? Why didn't the guy at third go home? And we're going to have a runner out at third. I'm not that good of a base runner. but I sent them home. He's just too slow. Didn't get there in time, and that cost us a base running mistake by me. Now 2 outs. Dylan Moore up to hit now. Runners on first and second. We did take the lead, thanks to Josh Rojas' single. That one inside for ball number 2. I'd like to see something big out of Dylan Moore. He started off strong. Why not show up again? That one hit into right. It's not going to have enough on it. Right to Garcia. Didn't even have to move. And we are able to get some damage and take our first lead since our leadoff shot. But we will face Simeon, Lowe, and Jung in the bottom of the 6th, looking to hold this lead against a good Ranger squad. Simeon's 0 for 2 today. Let's try and make it 0 for 3 with Tyler Wells and the mound. 1-2 after that foul. That is a cutter, not a slider. And it is fouled off. Let's go to actual slider now. That one is fouled off. Wow. Foul this, foul that. Holy. Cutter outside. Hit into right field. And Mitch Haniger will be there for out number 1. Good start for us. Let's keep it going. Nathaniel Lowe now up to hit. Let's go fastball. That one fouled off. Not my favorite spot to put it, I'm going to be honest. Full count here. The 12-6 is fouled as well. Risky pitch to throw on a full count, in my opinion. Let's go backdoor cutter. That one is dribbled to Mitch Garver for out number 2. And 2 outs now. Going for the 1-2-3 by Tyler Wells. Hopefully, we can get out of this inning pretty dang quickly. So, Wells with a circle change. Fouled off. Full count now. The pitch is a fastball and hit into left field. And Luke Raley will be there for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Wells. And we head into the 7th inning with a 1-run lead. 2 hits more. JP Crawford here, 1 for 3 on the day. That one is inside of the zone for strike number 2. 2-2 here. That one, absolute paint, but ruled a ball. Heaney probably not too excited about that call. Now, full count. That one in the zone, though. Strike 3. And we are striking out with our best on-base hitter, our best average hitter. Nice pitch by Heaney. Not much we can do about that one. But now it's time for J-Rod, who is 1 for 3 on the night. Expecting a bigger night out of him. That one is a strikeout, too. Some back-to-back strikeouts for our hitters. Back-to-back great pitches by Andrew Heaney as well. Wow. Not much I can do about that, really, honestly. Now a 1-1 to Raleigh. That one high. Should have been a strike, called a ball. Andrew Heaney is really hitting his spots right now. His confidence really isn't that high, too, which is crazy. That one also high. Ball number 3. 3-1 count for Cal Raleigh. Sorry, I almost said Luke Raley. I saw Luke Raley in the corner. As that's ball 4. Cal Raleigh's getting on with two outs. And now Luke Raley, who's hitting .322 on the year, is up to bat. Raleigh on first. As that is hit down the first base and out. Quick and easy out. And it's now going into the bottom of the 7th. Take me out to the ball game, guys. Take me out to the ball game. Take, you know, 7th inning stretch. All right. Tyler Wells, we're gonna keep him in. He's doing well. No pun intended. And now he's pitching to Ezekiel Duran, who fouls off the first 2 pitches. It's 1-2. Let's go with a slider, off speed, a little off speed. Oh! Just barely missed. And that's ball number 2. Wells didn't like that call, but he got it back anyways. Strike 3, his first strikeout of the night. All right, it is 2-1. Inside pitch there is fouled. Now 2-2 for Jonah Heim. Wells, that one fouled off as well. Try and get out of the 7th here. Circle change. Hit to Polanco. Polanco with the easy out. Sorry, out number 2 now. I forgot the outs. Hey, that happens, guys. That happens. 1-1 now. Leo de Taveras. That one's hit into shallow left center. Can J.P. Crawford get there? He will. And that'll end the 7th. This time, it's actually the truth. And it is 3-2 still, heading into the final 2 innings of play. Hopefully. So we're going to sit down Gabe Spire. We're actually going to keep him back in, actually. We're going to sit down Matt Brash, warm up Andres Munoz, and warm up Gabe Spire still. Actually, I think it affects their energy. But Polanco looks at that one for strike 2. And trying to make some damage so we have a little bit of a cushion for the last 2 innings. And it's 2-2. Strike. Nope, sorry. Ball 3. And full count. That one's hit into center field by Jorge Polanco. Doesn't have enough on it. Who knows? It's at the wall. And caught. That ball was crushed by Jorge Polanco. 106 off the bat. He can't believe it. I don't know what else you have to do. How much better of a hit you have to have. As that is called a strike. 1-2 now to Garver. That one also a strike. Out number 2 in the 8th. And man, unfortunate inning for us. Mitch Haniger, hopefully things can turn around for. That one screamed, and Simeon catches it. Oh my. Still up 1. Going into the bottom of the 8th in this highly contested game. That one hit into right field and foul. Barely foul. Saved us. Saved us. Could have been a leadoff double probably. 1-2 now after that foul as well. That's hit pretty hard, but right to Polanco for out number 1 in the bottom of the 8th. Wells, can we talk about his performance right now? Seager up to bat. That one is going to be called a ball. Wells gets the pitch to Rojas off the dribbler by Seager, and that's out number 2. Now Adolis Garcia, 2 outs, 1-1 count here in the bottom of the 8th. That is going to be strike 2. Pitcher's getting tired. Good thing this is his last inning. That one, a dribbler, back to the pitcher. And out number 3, a 1-2-3 inning for the Rangers and for Tyler Wells. Final inning of play here. Brock Burke, the pitcher coming in for Texas, which also the pitcher coming in for us, Andres Munoz. Maybe not the greatest start to his season, but a save opportunity is ahead of him. Rojas now up to bat. That one's hit into right field. Don't think it has enough on it, and it does not. Out number 1, caught by Garcia. And we've got at least 2 more hitters to try and put a little bit of a cushion on our 1-run lead heading into the 9th, bottom of the 9th. 1-1, 2 more. Way outside for ball number 2. The pitch on the 2-1 is going to be in the zone. Gonna watch that one for strike 2. And this might be the biggest at-bat of the night. That's hit. It's a short. And it's going to be a ground out for out number 2. Not great, not great. But we've got J.P. Crawford, who's having not the greatest night tonight. A single in the 5th. That's his only time reaching. And hopefully we can make it happen again. That pitch high for ball number 3. We are in a hitter's count. You can play it safe. That one in the zone. Full count. On deck is our star, Julio Rodriguez. That one hit into right, but it's not going to go anywhere. Garcia gets under it. Middle of the 9th now. We're heading into the last 3 outs of the game, probably, if we can do well or they do well. Simeon up. This is a good one, folks. Here comes our closer, Andres Munoz. 8 games. Save opportunities are perfect on the year. 5 opportunities, 5 saves. Not the greatest ERA. But that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about getting this job done. As that one on the 3-1 count, or 2-2 count, is called a ball. Full count, fouled off by Simeon. Here we are. Munoz, the pitch, 3-2, fouled off again. Any pitch can go wrong, so we got to be perfect. Out number 1, strikeout for Andres Munoz. Nathaniel Lowe now steps in at a 2-1 count. That one's a strike. Strike number 2, 2-2 count now. That one fouled. Munoz, let's hit him with a little sinker on a 2-2 count. And that is also fouled. Just barely. Munoz, the slider, hit into right center. And that'll keep the Rangers alive. But it puts them in a dangerous spot. Puts them in double play ball territory. Pinch runner in now. Josh Jung up to the plate. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss by Jung. And Munoz, 1 pitch away from getting us 2 outs. That one's fouled. The 1-2, let's go high, outside, fastball. That one swung under, and a strikeout for Munoz. His 2nd. And we're 1 out away from beating the defending champs in our series opener against a division rival. That one hit to Polanco. Pitch to J.P. Crawford, and the Mariners come out with a victory here in Texas. What a game from the guys. 3-2 is going to be your final score. And the pitching comes in big. A 2-run shot given up in the 1st inning. Not a single run after that. And we move on to 16-7. Texas falls to 16-8. And we take, I believe, possession of first place. We are now a half game ahead, if I am not mistaken. Your player of the game is Dylan Moore, 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. I would give player of the game to Tyler Wells because he came in and pitched 4 hitless innings. But the leadoff home run was big for us. Polanco also with a good game, 2 for 4 with a double. Rayleigh and Raleigh with doubles as well. Andrew Heaney gets the loss. And we come out with a low-scoring, close one, 3-2. A great one, indeed. We win that nail-biter, 3-2, to start the series against the Rangers. And while we're at it, we will sim to our next game that is coming up, which is against the Atlanta Braves in the next series. We'll be playing the series ender. So we have played our 3 games in April. We will play 3 games in May, 2 games in June, or 3 games in June, 2 games in July, and then August and September is when we get to the Moment area and play some as well. But we will start off our month of May with playing the Braves. We have a pretty tough stretch. We play the Rangers 2 more games. We play Arizona 3 games, and then we play Atlanta for 2 games before we come back for our next episode. So let's sim through it. Actually, let's make sure we press on the 30th to sim through. And let's see how everything goes. Oh, we have a trade offer. So let's view this. The Reds are interested in trading J.P. Crawford. Wait a minute. For Jake Fraley. For Luke Fraley's, like, brother. Yeah, you don't need him. You have Ellie De La Cruz. I'm not taking that trade. J.P. Crawford's playing fantastic for us. We lose to the Rangers in game number 2 of the series. We beat them. We've already... And, wow, okay. A lot of stuff happened. We are 20-10. We win our series against the Rangers, win our series against the Diamondbacks, and now we are tied with Atlanta heading into game number 3, where we will see our ace pitcher, Luis Castillo, come back out to face their ace, Spencer Strider, in a highly touted bout. I'm excited for this one. We are tied for first at 20-10 with the Texas Rangers in the AL West. And after that, there's nothing else for me today. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the great game that we just played. And we've got a good one next episode. So make sure to come back to tune in for that. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.